Hey Cancer, welcome to my channel Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for May 2017. I'm sorry that I saved you guys for last. You were the first ones that I did last time, so I figured change it up a little bit. Also, I'm a Cancer sun sign, so can I say without offending anybody else that I feel like I saved the best for last. So with that said, I also wanted to say a quick thank you. Thank you, Cancerians, for all of your support in the last month. All of your likes, all of your views, all of your subscriptions, all of your comments, all of your emails. It's been so great to hear from you guys. And also, I'm really honored that you shared your stories with me and shared your lives with me. Because that's what I love about this is communicating with you guys just about what's going on in your lives. So thank you so much for letting me be a part of that and for sharing it with me. So let's get into it. With that said, this is your general reading for May 2017. In the event that this does or does not resonate with you, go check out this videos for your sun, moon, and or rising signs. If this does resonate with you, those videos will give you more insight into the energy surrounding you for the month of May. It could even be like end of April, all of May, beginning of June. And also, if this doesn't resonate with you, then perhaps your sun, moon, and or rising sign video will have be more energetically resonating with you for the month. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards. You are free to fast forward through this part if you do not want to watch me shuffle. All right, so here we go. Cancer. What's in store for us Cancerians for the month of May 2017? Love, work, home, travel. What are the energies surrounding Cancer for May 2017? Love, work, home, travel. Energies surrounding Cancer, May 2017. Energies. Whoop. Blah, blah, blah. Cards are jumpy. What are the energies surrounding Cancer for May 2017? Energies surrounding Cancer. All right, so I think I'm going to shuffle these like 3 more times, and then energies surrounding Cancer. Energies surrounding Cancer from May 2017. Energies surrounding Cancer from May 2017, and 1 more time. Energies from May 2017. All right, so let's see what messages we have for Cancer this month. All right, so I'm going to say that last one. So let's see. All right, we have the 9 of Cups. I like that. Going into the month, we have the Chariot, which I believe is the Cancer card. The Star in reverse. The Lover's card. Get it, Cancer? Finally. Ugh. Haven't we been through it, right? The Lover's card, the 10 of Cups in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance. All right. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. Haven't we been through it? Like, how many more lessons do Cancers need to learn in the love department? I think that we're finally coming into a period of time where things are going to start going our way. So I think that in the past, I want to say that there has been some sort of a dissolution of a relationship, mainly because we have here the 5 of Swords. 5s in tarot speak of conflicts between people. Here you have 3 people, 1 person standing with the 2 swords, acting as though they've won something, and 2 people kind of walking away resigned. So I have a feeling that there was either you walking away resigned, you feeling like you got the better of somebody, or somebody feeling as though they got the better of you, but you having to walk away from them. And I think that there was a period of time where you felt as though you had kind of been left out, because breakups can feel like a death. So it could have felt like this person really left you out in the cold. And so it was kind of you on your own to figure out how to get over this. But with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, there is a feeling like you saw the light and that you're getting over this heartbreak. But it was difficult, and it was something that weighed on you mentally, something that you had to walk away from because that was what was best for you. And it might have even been that it wasn't your decision. Like, this person could have walked away from you, and then it was just about you figuring out how to deal with that heartbreak and doing so successfully. Because, and this is what's so wonderful, we have here the Nine of Cups. So this is you successfully completing the heartbreak of that breakup. You have gotten yourself to a place where you are good and fine and happy on your own. And that I think that you have achieved balance. And that's what's making you so happy. That's what the Temperance card is. So this is you emotionally fulfilled on your own, not relying on anybody else. And also emotionally fulfilled, not relying on anybody else, but also feeling as though you've gotten everything back in order. The coupling of this cards makes me feel like there's a feeling of I'm fine on my own again. I feel like myself again. And there's a feeling of being in control of the things in your life. Because the Chariot card speaks of, like, if you notice that was a man or a woman, doesn't even matter. The person in the Chariot has those two human-faced lion sphinx things in control. So it's kind of like maybe at some point feeling out of control of what was going on, but finally getting everything so that it's balanced, so that it's put back together. And this is kind of the period of time that you're in right now, just feeling really good and feeling as though like you've done this, like you've worked really hard on yourself emotionally to get everything kind of back together and within yourself. Like, you'll notice that the Nine of Cups and also the Chariot card is a 7. So that's the house of, in astrology, it's a house of partnerships, lovers, that kind of thing. So perhaps, you mended your heart back together. It's no longer broken. In the past, I think it's very interesting that we have the Star in reverse. We also have the Sun in reverse. So I think that this was one of those relationships that was, like, it burned really bright, but it was a really difficult relationship to be in, because we have here the Star in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and then we also have the Lovers card. So we kind of have a trifecta here. So I have a feeling that there was like a twin flame soulmate connection, and it burned really fast and really bright. And it was something that, even though you loved being in it, you loved this person, it felt like there was a lot of luck there, that you were like, how could I be so lucky to be with this person? There was still kind of stuff under the surface. The sun didn't shine so brightly on all the kind of secrets or things that were hidden in the relationship. And so actually we have kind of a quartet here. So we have this card of the Sun where things are good, things are happy for a while, but then like there's something kind of gnawing at you that's making it so that it's not as, not always so bright and happy, not always so easy, not always so cheerful, but most of the time it is, and it's enough for you. And then we have the Star card in reverse, which speaks of like the universe putting this person into your life to teach you a lesson, but they're not meant to be there forever. That's what I'm getting from this card, and that's why it's in reverse. That fate kind of blew this person into your life. You felt it, and it was hard for you to let go of them, I think. But once again, like the universe blew them in. You were supposed to learn the lesson for them. There was a happily ever after, but it was like not quite the way it should have been. Like there was something that wasn't quite sitting right for the duration of this relationship. So it might have been easy at the beginning. You met this person, you loved them so much, and it was like, this makes sense. Like, of course we're going to do this. But along the way, there was always something that was holding either you back or this person back. But that's in the past. And so now you're in a place where the sun is shining upon you again. You're in a really good place. You're in control of everything. And I think that also the relationship that you were in was unbalanced. You'll notice here that the star card, she is pouring water into a stream or a brook or a lake or whatever. She's pouring water into a body of water. And so there's this feeling of trying to achieve balance. And I think that perhaps this was the kind of relationship that was so like, it was almost like a spark. Like it happens really fast, and it needs to happen really fast in order for something to be lit up. And I think it might have thrown you off balance a little bit. This was a major relationship that you were in, because we have the Sun card, we have the Star card, we have the Lovers card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Chariot and Temperance. So we legitimately have six major arcana cards. So I think that you're coming out of a period of time that was really important in your development as a person, but I think that you're also coming into a period of time where you're taking all the lessons that you learned from this relationship and you're putting them into action. Because I think that you lost your balance in this relationship. I think that it was also a matter of, on the bottom of the deck, we have this Five of Swords energy. And once again, underneath, we have the Five of Pentacles energy. So I think that this was you kind of giving yourself, giving. Excuse me, and the other person taking until you were unbalanced. And now finally, it's taken some time, but you've gotten yourself back into order. And I think that on the horizon for you is a soulmate connection with someone else. I think that there is another person in your future. I think that that's what the Lover cards is saying, that you have done the work, you have put yourself back together, you have mended your heart, you have worked on your emotional self, and now it's time for you to put that into action. And once again, we literally in this spread, this is so interesting to me, we literally have the Lovers next to the Wheel of Fortune card. So this is a big love. This is a big, important love. And the lesson from the last relationship about finding balance within yourself, now that you've actually found your balance, your mission in this new relationship is not to lose that balance. But I think that this is going to be a different relationship for you because we have the Temperance card here, that this is going to be an equal give and take between you and this other person. So nobody's going to be doing more of the giving or the taking than the other, versus this person who, what a douche. Like, look at this. Somebody who's like, fine, like, you don't want to do it my way? Ha, I win. You don't want that. That's a baby. You don't want that nonsense. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. So I think that with the Lovers card, and the Temperance card, perhaps, I think that this is still reading in that line as a happily ever after. I think that there might be some bumps in the road, just because, when we're getting over past hurts, like, it's fine when we're on our own because we're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm balanced, I'm back to normal. And then we introduce someone else into the picture and it's like, wait, I forgot what it was like to do this with a whole other person. So I think that, there might be some hiccups in the road initially, because you are working the kinks out from, I've just achieved balance. How do I do this in a new relationship now? So that might put a little pebble in your shoe when you're trying to achieve your happily ever after, but it's nothing that I would worry about. The Ten of Cups, reversed or otherwise, to me is a very happy card. And in fact, all of the cards on here are very happy cards. Even if the relationship was a difficult one, it was an extraordinarily necessary one. Because I think that as Cancerians, I say we because I know that I do this, we have a tendency to give to so many people that are more than happy to kind of take from us. And so we have a tendency to become unbalanced. And I know that sometimes Cancerians have a very interesting way of coping with that kind of energy. Unfortunately, I've known a lot of Cancerian men recently who have dealt with it in a very creative kind of way. But like Cancerians have this tendency to want to nurture everybody. They want to mother everybody. They want to like, um, take care of everyone. Come over, I'll feed you. Come over. You told me that you're sad about the breakup with your boyfriend. Like, I'm going to buy another bottle of wine and we'll drink and watch bad television. Cancerians are that kind of energy. Water signs in general are that kind of energy. So I think that this is going to be that you introduce this person into your life and you're like, okay, how do I introduce this person into my life and still maintain the balance that I achieved after I got over the other person? I think that there was a level of feeling as though the breakup wasn't fair in some way. Like you're still looking for something to be made fair, because there's something about this that makes you like you didn't necessarily walk away because you wanted to. It was like you walked away because either they walked away from you or you felt like this was the best decision for you to make, but it wasn't necessarily one that you thought was fair. That like if they were someone who kept taking from you, perhaps it was a situation of this person takes from you and then you let them go and then they like live this like happy life and you're like, how is that like how is that possible? How is that fair? How is it that like I got all the sadness and all the depression, this person just got to move on. But I think that you're coming into a place where you're achieving balance. So that if you haven't necessarily gotten there yet, I think that there's a part of you that's going, you're going to figure out that doesn't matter. That there's no winners or losers, and that karma always comes back to get people who mistreat others. So let them have their fun. This sounds totally ominous and like I'm really crazy, but you don't know what their situation looks like. So focus on yourself. Don't focus so much on what's been in the past. Focus on this happy new energy that's got you back in balance, because it was a struggle for you to get there. And if you haven't gotten there yet, you will. I think that when it comes to dating, perhaps you're giving out this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. So passionate, fiery, but also kind of a little bit domineering, focusing a lot on intuition to make decisions about who you allow in your life and who you kind of let go of, and what you think of those people. It's almost like a way of being more discerning. So I think that the way it could go is that here we have in the past like this heartbreak that has led you, like this relationship that pulled you out of balance and then led you to a place where you had to be on your own for a while, and the only way that you could achieve balance was if you were on your own. Now I think that you're in a place where you're kind of scared to open up again, because what if I get hurt again? But that's not going to matter. When you meet this person, it's going to feel like this. It's going to feel like your world is right side up. The universe is going to come in and reward you for all of the hard work that you've been doing on yourself. So you just need to focus on you right now and do what you need to do in order to make you happy, and the universe will reward you in kind. Don't get bogged down by what's happened in the past and how it's affected you. Keep your heart open. Don't close up. Because when you're open, when your heart is open, that's when the right people come in. And what's interesting is that, so this is a 10. So 10 is about completion of a cycle. And 10 is also about completion of a cycle so that something new can begin. And the 6 in the astrology, I can't even say it right, in the astrological charts deals with everyday routines. So this is somebody who's going to be a part of your everyday life. And they're going to come in because you have closed one door so that another door can open, so that you can lovingly receive this person this person. And I think that your goal in this relationship is to maintain that balance. But I think with this person, it's going to be very easy because there is going to be a lot of give and take between the two of you. This is your equal. This person wants the same kind of happily ever after that you do. This person was put in your life because the universe wanted them there, and not because you had some like karmic debt lesson to learn. Like, Cancer, you learned that. You learned that in your last relationship. And I believe Cancerians have been struggling with relationships and learning lessons about themselves and about how to be in relationships since about 2008. It's been a while. So now we're in a new cycle. And so it's time for you to take everything that you've learned over the past 9-10 years and really apply it to the relationship that's coming. You work so hard to achieve your balance. Don't lose it. Don't lose it now. So let's see. I have a feeling that, sorry, I have an itch. I have a feeling that people are going to want me to clarify that Lovers card. Because, like, who doesn't want that? I have a feeling that this is a person that you might meet during the summer, could even be into the fall because of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has the energy of, like, Lovers card, July, Queen of Wands, August, September. Like, it'll still be warm. The sun, also summer. You have a lot of sunny cards here that would suggest that. But of course, you know, in tarot, what was it? Timing is kind of, you know, a little hard to define, hard to pin down. All right, so we are going to, I'm shuffling, if you hear some shuffling in the background, it's me shuffling the Lenormand Tarot deck. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Lenormand Tarot deck. We're going to clarify the Lovers card. So who is this person? What is their purpose? The Lovers card. What's some more clarification on the Lovers card? What's that? What's that doing? All right, so I think I like 3. So 3 more shuffles. And I'm going to pull 3 cards to clarify that Lovers card. The Lovers. Who's coming in? What's their deal? What do they want from us? Haven't we been through enough? They better be good. But I think they will be. The Lovers, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune as the kind of trio of cards. I think it's good. All right, so yeah, okay. And the final one. Okay, so that one actually popped up before and then I put it back in. So I think that this could be someone that you meet through friends. Also, be careful because if you tell too many people about this, these are the mice that kind of try to steal happiness. Excuse me. So I think that this is going to be one of those relationships that you meet this person. You could even meet them while you're traveling. That's what the boat kind of implies. So going on a journey, if you're going on a cruise, if you're traveling overseas, you could meet them while you're traveling. And also, the lilies are about sexuality. So this is somebody who you're going to have chemistry with right off the bat. Somebody who you're going to meet them and the chemistry with this person is going to be instantaneous. Like I said, the clarification on this cards really couldn't be more clear. So somebody that you're meeting on a journey, either a work trip or you could be meeting them over water somehow if you go to like a park or something, or you go to a lake. Like I said, I have a feeling that this is going to happen during the summer months, so that wouldn't be too out of sorts, you know, if you're traveling to the beach in July or August, if you're, you know, or even the first few weeks of September. Just also be careful who you communicate with about this relationship, because I think there is going to be a lot of jealousy surrounding it. The 2 plus 3 in the corner there, this is 23, is 5, so this is about conflict. So just be careful of the people around you. There might be people in your midst who seem like they're happy for you, that you've met this wonderful person, but are actually jealous of what it is that you have, because they might not have it. And the 2, so the three mice is a 5, which is conflict, but it's also got a 2 in the corner, which is about communication. So these people will be communicating their conflicts with you. So it might be kind of jealousy, trying to kind of get the wind out of your sails so that you're not as excited about it. But don't listen to them. That might even be why the 10 of Cups is in reverse, because, you're really excited about this relationship, but there are people who are kind of chirping in your ear, gossiping maybe, spreading rumors, or, talking to you about it and just saying, like, I don't think you should do that. I think that person's really bad for you. They're not. This person is not bad for you. In fact, this person is someone that you're going to meet over a lot of people. This person is going to help you overcome struggles, and there's going to be a lot of luck surrounding this person. Oh my God, these cards. So I'm shuffling with what's the one last message for Cancer? I'm shuffling the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. The problem is these cards are big as hell, so it's hard for me to get a good shuffle on them. All right, so here we go. Hopefully. Cancer, I'm so excited for us. We deserve this, right? Like, come on, it's been long enough. It's been long enough, and like, how many more lessons do we have to learn? For real though, like, if we're the mother of if we're the mother of astrology, we're nurturing everybody all the time. It's a little ridiculous. Like, we deserve some love, right? Some like good love, not some of this nonsense like karmic debt nonsense. Like, how much karmic debt do we have? For real. Like, I should have as much money as a billionaire by now for as much as I've paid in my karmic debt. It's like a Sally Mae loan payment. All right, so final messages. For those of you watching that don't know who Sally Mae is, it's Navient now. All right, so this card jumped out. So 8 of Emotion. So walking away, Cancer. The 8 of Emotion is the 8 of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So the card says, you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. All right, so I'm going to read the 8 of Emotion from this little book here. And it says, you're meant to feel great happiness and fulfillment. You've been sensing that there's more to life than what you're experiencing, and you're ready to go find it. As you've grown emotionally and spiritually, that which previously kept your attention has lost its appeal. Now you're ready to take charge of your own life and move on to happier and more exciting experiences. It's time to retake your own personal power. The decision to make these changes is your own and not one forced upon you by fate or chance. Your angels are proud of you for stepping up and doing what you know is right. Additional meanings of this card: spiritual growth, pursuing your life purpose, changing careers, leaving home, letting go of the past. So I think, Cancer, way to go, you guys. We have successfully let go of the past, and in doing so have created a new opportunity for a great future with somebody new who's going to love us and make sure that the balance that we've just achieved in our own spiritual growth continues. And that speaks to the Chariot card and then the Temperance card up here. Cancer, I'm so excited for us. How excited are you? I'm so excited for us. All right, so great things coming. I was Really? We're going to choke now? Anyway, all right. So this has been a great reading. I'm super excited for all of us and what's to come in the coming months. Once again, this energy can follow you from the end of April all through May and to the beginning of June. So check back again in June for your June general readings. With that said, I've enjoyed doing this so much for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to email me with any questions, please feel free to contact me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. I'll put the link in the description below. And also, if you are interested in a personal reading, you can check out my website, intuitivetarotempath.com. Also, I will put the link in the description below, unless, of course, I forget again, which I did in one of the other videos, and then I'll have to put it in a comment. Oh well. All right, so Cancer, it's been so much fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Enjoy May, and I'll see you guys in June. Bye.